Hey there, Aries. Let's go ahead and get into any possible disturbing energies that might disrupt your flow between now and February 14th. All right, let's get into it, Aries. All right, Aries. Okay, so the Death card is about transformation and change and the endings of something to open up doorways for new things to come in. Once in a while, it is about actual death, okay? And so for a number of Aries, a small number, this may be that somebody that you know does pass over. And that would be, kind of a disturbing thing for you, even if you didn't know the person that well or you weren't that close, because it will give you an idea of, your own mortality. Okay, so that's for a few of you guys. In general, when we look at how the Death card is related to the Hermit card with disturbing energies here, this may be that you are normally a, kind of a hermity person where you prefer to kind of keep to yourself. And there may be something that happens here that makes you, have to be out in public, be around people. Okay, so whether this is, you used to work remote and all of a sudden they're wanting you to come into the office, something of that nature, okay? But it is going to be a disturbing change for you to have to get through. You'll get through it just fine, but there is some kind of change, associated with that. With the Hermit card as well, this is about self-reflection, and solitude. So, with the Death card, these two go hand in hand as you are reflecting upon, the origin wound of things, why, certain behaviors existed and where they came from. Those can be definitely disturbing energies that you have to bring a close to. You know what I mean? So you can be able to, acknowledge it and heal it and move past it. Okay. So that's for some of you. For some of you, this is also about, the ending of a relationship. And so, this is a time for you to be alone now. And that can be very, daunting for some, definitely disturbing for some. Now, with the Three of Pentacles is about working with others financially, kind of working as a team. And so with that Death card, this could be a disturbing energy of, maybe somebody that's part of the team, an integral part of the team, has to leave. They're no longer there. They're moved or they quit or whatever it is. And that is going to disturb kind of the workflow here. And this is for some of you guys. For some of you, this is also about a change of job. So leaving one job and going to another. Okay. And again, even if it's a happy move, it's still a disturbing of your energy when it comes to this. Now, for some of you with this Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is about competition. It's about conflict, okay? It's about kind of people usurping each other and being manipulative and backstabby and things like that. So for some of you, this may be that you are either ending association with this type of person or group, okay? So you may have been part of a friend group, or, a group at work where that's pretty much how they operate, right? And because you are changing and transforming with this Death card, you're going to have to kind of step back from these people. And that will be, a disturbance of your normal routine, okay? It could also cause some problems because, whenever you back away from somebody like this, it could result in them, talking smack and, just trying to, get revenge on you for leaving them behind. Okay, so that's for some of you. Let's see what else we need to learn here. Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. It's about working creatively with other people, okay? So, for some of you, this is going to be about, finding a creative solution to each of these issues, okay? Now, obviously, if it's somebody passing away, there's really nothing you can do about that besides take care of yourself and, maybe some of those who are affected by it. But when it comes to doing some self-reflection, this is about finding ways to be able to creatively come up with new coping mechanisms that are healthier, or to be able to move through old wounds to be able to heal them. So listening to different forms of guided meditation or energy work or things like that, things that maybe you haven't tried before. With the Three of Pentacles, this could mean that change is about, finding out how to work creatively with others. If the workflow is disrupted somehow, being able to kind of, pivot and to be able to, find a way to make it work. Okay, that's going to be a big thing. Finding a creative way to fix the issue, to work differently. When it comes to this Five of Wands energy, for some, this is going to be about kind of finding a creative way to be able to step back without, kind of getting noticed by these people. Okay. So if it's like a work group or, a friend group, like basically like finding a way to say that you're focused on other things and all that, so they don't feel as much like they need to antagonize you. Because typically a group like this, they run on insecurity, and that's why they're, so prone to talking about other people and gossiping. It's a distraction from how they really feel about themselves. And so, to be able to just kind of step back and work on something else without antagonizing these people, that might be something that you can find how to do creatively, if you care enough to do that. Sometimes when we face that death card, it's just about like, I'm ready to cut ties. I don't really give a shit what they say. I don't care. So it just depends on how you want to creatively look at all of these issues. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you want a one-on-one reading, you can contact me directly at the email address below. And if you could give me a like and share with anybody you think that would benefit from this, and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye.